Good afternoon, Valparaiso. My name is Rwani Ceballos, and I'm here for today's weather update. Checking out on the weather headlines today. So we have chances of showers later today, a chilly week, and then pretty quiet days ahead until Tuesday. I'm not liking this chilly week one solely because I am really loving the weather, and I hope you guys are as well. Anyway, current radar is not really showing much going on. As you can see, we do have like some rain going on over here in Lake Michigan, but nothing really going on around where we are. And then getting closer to home, as you can see, not really much going on, just like a lot of clouds, really. But anyway, looking at future temperatures and radar, so around 3 p.m. we are going to rise to 74 degrees. Great weather for today. We love that. But however, we are going to start seeing like some spotty showers going on around Rensselaer, Knox. Basically, south of us is really going to be having some spotty showers, as well as over here in like Fort Wayne area. But it's only just like light rain. And as you can see, it's more towards our east where the rain is happening, not really more where we are. Off to our west, nothing's really going on over there either. Everyone's just really like in the low 70s, other than in Pontiac where you're at 78 degrees and Kankakee where you're at 75 degrees. But everywhere else, you guys are like in the low 70s. However, we're all enjoying this beautiful, lovely weather we are having today. Kendallville at 70 degrees, but you guys are experiencing some showers, but it's not really like very heavy rain. So nothing really going on, and it's a very small cloud, so it's not really gonna bring your day down. And then going on to the evening at around 8:30 p.m., we start to cool down a little bit. Not really much spotty showers going on anymore, just a lot of clouds happening off to our east. Everyone's really just sitting at high 50s, low 60s. Other than Fort Wayne, they're at 66. Benton Harbor is at 49 degrees. Those are really the only outliers over here. And then off to our west, nothing really going on much over here as well. Just everyone at low to high 60s and high 50s as well. Romeoville at 60 degrees, Pontiac at 65 degrees, and DeKalb at 58 degrees. Nothing really much going on. Then around 2:30 a.m., as you can see, we're really going to have like some clear night skies going on. Some clouds are going on down to our south, but it's not really affecting us over here. However, all the way over at Rockford and Schaumburg, there is some clouds going on, but nothing like rain, so not really anything to really worry about. Then around 10 a.m., very clear skies that we're going to be having at 10 a.m. That is great. However, it is going to be like a little bit more chillier compared to today. Us sitting at 59 degrees off to our west. Everyone's just like sitting at the low 60s, high 50s, and then off to our east, it's more on the high 50s and low 60s with Fort Wayne sitting at 60 degrees. Then around 12 p.m., that's where we start seeing the clouds up here. I'm going to start moving around, but as you can see, around 12 p.m., we're starting to have some clouds off to our west, a little bit off to our east as well, and then throughout the day, more clouds start showing up, and then our temperatures are still rising. As you can see, now we are at 65 degrees tomorrow at around 3:30 p.m. and off to our east, just sitting at low 60s, mid 60s as well. And then off to our west is just going to be high 60s, low 70s for everybody else. Now looking at future wind gusts, as you can see here, there's still going to be like some high wind gusts going on today. So over here to our west, Chicago, you're going to be experiencing 30 miles per hour wind gusts. Romeoville with 27, DeKalb with 23, Rockford at 31, Peru with 29 as well. And off to our east is basically roughly the same thing. Kendallville with 27 miles per hour, Fort Wayne as well. Warsaw sitting at 29 around 2 p.m. So just be careful out there when you're walking around. Going off to our afternoon at around 6 p.m., they kind of sort of increase depending on where you are. If not, they more decrease. So over here at Valpo, we're going to be at 29 degrees miles per hour, and off to our east, just everyone's really in the high 20s, low 20s as well. Unless you're Warsaw, Rochester, you guys are sitting at 13 miles per hour, and then Benton Harbor, you guys are sitting at 10 miles per hour. But South Bend, you're at 27 miles per hour, Cassopolis, 29, Kalamazoo, 25, Coldwater, 27, Goshen, 23. Basically just a lot of 20s going on. And then off to our west, just a lot of 20s, really just 20s all across the board. Pontiac sitting at 26 miles per hour, Rockford as well as DeKalb. But really everyone's just like in the mid 20s. Then around 7 p.m., the wind gust starts calming down. Nothing's really happening. Just low 20s, high teens really, as you can see. And the same thing over to our east, unless you're Warsaw with 25 miles per hour. But if not, then you guys are sitting at like high teens, mid-teens as well. Coldwater and Warsaw are the only outliers here. Coldwater with 24 and again Warsaw with 25. And over around our area, just sitting at the teens, high teens, low teens really. Unless you're in Rensselaer, you guys are sitting at 24 miles per hour. Going on to around the following day, 8 a.m., nothing's really going on. As you can see, it's just really a calm day going on, which is great. That's lovely. It's Mother's Day tomorrow, so at least we're having a calm day. No hair is just going to be blowing into people's faces. Around 4 p.m., however, that's when it does start to increase a little bit. DeKalb with 22, as well as Rockford and Peru. And then everywhere else, you guys are just like in the high teens. And if you're around our area in Valpo, you guys are kind of sitting at very low mile per hour winds gusts. We are going to be at 6, as well as Michigan City, Knox, and Winnemac. And then Rensselaer is going to be at 17 miles per hour with Gary at 14. And then off to our east, it's just going to be like mid to low 20s going on off to our east. So it's pretty still calm, but still like a little bit busy. Anyway, checking off to our 7-day forecast. As you can see, we are going to start cooling down even though we were having such lovely weather today. Sunday is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 60. Monday as well with a high of 56. Tuesday does have a chance of rain, but it's showers only. It's not going to be any thunderstorms, so not really anything to worry about. We'll see as we get closer to the day if that changes. We're going to have a high of 67 degrees here. Wednesday is just going to be partly cloudy with a high of 59. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 63. And then going on to about the weekend, Friday, we're going to start raising to the 74. And then Saturday, raising to 77. So chilly week up until Friday, where we're going to have nice, lovely weather. And then going off to our looking ahead for tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to have a low of 43 degrees. It's going to be partly cloudy. Winds are going to be north-northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tomorrow, again, we're going to have a sunny day. However, chilly, even though it's Mother's Day, sitting at a high of 58 degrees. Winds are north, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds. Hope you all have a great Mother's Day tomorrow, and I'll see you later.